Hi guys, it's me, Trixie D. I hope you're all alright. Welcome back to my channel. I'm not going to keep talking, I'm just going to say, like I said the other day, today's going to be a gothic makeup tutorial, so if you want to stick around and see how I did this, then here we go. Alright guys, so we're going to jump straight into this look. First of all, as you can see, my brows are gone. I've already covered them, which I do have a brow covering video, which I'm going to redo because it's really old and it's a bit shit, so I'm going to redo it at some point. But if it still works, what's on the last one, if you want to go and check it out. But if not, I'm going to redo the one anyway. So, that being said, the first thing I do is I always start with my eyes because that way it creates... it's less, you know, it's not going to ruin your makeup by all the fallout and all the rest of the shit. So, what I also do is I use these. Now, this is just a label that's been ripped down the middle in half, and I just stick it right by my eye, so that. Try and get it right close to the lash line, like that, and try and bring it to like a point, an elongated point. So, same on the other side. And try and get them level. They don't always work out level, but level as possible. And do that. And yes, I look like a psycho, but oh well. I will say the first thing I will say is that this look gets ugly before it gets better. So prepare to look a bit like a dickhead for a while. So the first thing I use is the Urban Decay primer potion, which is an eye primer, and it's in this one is an original, so it's colourless. It doesn't have a colour on the lids, which is great. But you just want a little bit on each lid just to prime them, because honestly, it makes colour go on so much better. So you just want a little bit of that, and then blend it in. Yeah, see, nothing much, but it really does work. Right, so, okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Makeup Pro palette, which this was actually from B&M's. It was super cheap, but it's only for a transition shade, so you don't need anything spectacular. And I'm going to be taking this colour right here and putting it in my crease. So I'm going to just cover the lid, all in that shade, because it gives something for it to blend into. Just cover all that in that. Now this is going to be like a smoky eye anyway, so it's not that important, but it's good to have a transition shade. So same thing, other eye. And it's that easy. Okay, so next you want to take the Urban Decay electric palette. As you can tell, I like a lot of Urban Decay stuff, except for the foundation. Don't buy the foundation if you suffer with dry skin, because it's fucking ridiculous. So you want to take... Yes, let me just take my brush out because I thought it was going to fall. So you want to take this colour right here. This is Urban. Colour Urban, and you want to take that on a fluffy brush, starting on the outer crease, and just blend it straight into your crease. Starting here, darker on this side, and blend it all the way across, right in. And just add on as much as you need. And then obviously, same thing, other eye. Okay, so that's done, and as you can see, I do like to wing it out just a little bit on either side. Excuse me. Now what we're going to do is, just to blend that in to the top, we're going to go in with a little bit of Jilted, just a little bit on the very tops of the purple. run it along a little bit, and it kind of diffuses it into the actual skin, in with the transition shade even. Just a little bit on the other side. Now, I don't know if you can see that, but it's nice and blended. Now, the only thing I will say about this palette is that even though the colours are brilliant, it does say the pink isn't eye safe, and all that means is that it will stain your skin. You can use it, but it will stain your skin. Now, you know, I don't mind walking around with a little bit of pink stainage on my eyes, but if it's not something you're prepared to live with, then I'd stay away from the pink. The rest of them are fine. But yeah, so moving on. Okay, so next we're going to move on to our lid area, and it's just going to be completely black. So we're going to go in with the Jeffree Star Beauty Killer palette, and we're going to take shade Black Rainbow, which is this shade over here, on another fluffy brush, and we're just going to load up with that. You don't need a lot of Jeffree's pigments because they are so fucking pigmented, it's ridiculous. So, and then we're just going to take that and we're going to rub it on the entire lid area, and then blend it in a minute. It's easier to load it on first, onto your lid. Take it right up into the top of the crease as well, because we're going to blend it out with the purple. Okay, so now that's done, you want to get a clean, fluffy brush and just really blend the two together, like that. Okay, so that's basically the eye done, or the tops of the eyes done anyway. So then we can remove these. As you can see, we have a good wing shape from each eye. Now we'll go in and do the bottom of the lash later on. Now we're going to move on to the face for now. Okay, so the next step obviously is to prime the rest of your face. Now today I'm going to be using the Max Factor Miracle Smooth Primer, and you don't need a lot of this, but before, 1 second, I just want non-alcoholic Shirley Temples are amazing. It's basically just Sprite and grenadine. So yeah, priming. We're literally just going to take a little square and just dot it. That's far too much up there. Dot it around there, and then you want a stripe up there, another one down there, one on the nose, one on the chin, and then one on either side, and then preferably one under here. Now, normally I'd tell you to beard cover, but I tried and it went completely wrong, and it looked like I'd been eating out someone else on a period, so we're not going to try that again ever. But yeah, this one, you now just want to blend this out in like a smooth motion. Which is totally not what I do. No, honestly, just make sure it's all over. See? Wow, I'm red. Why am I so red? What the fuck? Wow, I don't know what's caused that, but I'm really red today for some unknown reason. Okay, Okay, so now that's done and we're all primed and ready, we're going to go in with some foundation, which today I'm going to be using, if I could get it, the Beautifully Matte number 7 foundation, which is totally full coverage. It's amazing. This is in shade Cool Ivory. Now what I'm going to do as well, because I found them really, really useful, is I'm going to dot this around my face a little bit. Let me just grab a mirror. A bit more. Basically just dot it about. Okay, so we've got a few places there. I probably put on far too much more than I need, but whatever. Now, I'm going to take one of these, and this is the Silla Sponge, and it is a silicone beauty blender. Now, yes, they do leave your foundation a little bit streaky, but if you start with this, then it gets your foundation everywhere without soaking any of it in, so it doesn't take as much. And then after, you can go in with a damp beauty blender and just smooth it out wherever it's got a bit streaky. Look, I'll show you now. So, just literally rub it on everywhere. And you can see already it's gone slightly streaky. But we will fix that in a minute. Let's just get it on. Right, okay, as you can see that has gone on, but it is quite streaky. So take a damp beauty blender. Yes, it's covered in foundation, it needs washing, but oh well. Now, we don't want to take off the product, so what we're going to do is just get a proper damp beauty blender and just bounce it really quickly everywhere, just to smooth everything out. And then, you know, it's a lot smoother once you've done that, but it's not wasted any product because you've just bounced it everywhere very quickly and you used the Silla Sponge to put it everywhere, so it's not taken off as hardly anything of the foundation that you just put on. So now we're going to contour and highlight. I like to do this in creams, well, cream sticks, and then reinforce it with powder. So I'm going to put it all on and then I'm going to blend it out. So first of all, I'm going to do the cheeks. Now, a lot of people draw proper lines down the cheeks and it just doesn't work. The best thing that you can do is find your cheekbone, which mine's here, and then flick it. And as you flick it, your hand will naturally come away where it needs to stop. So that was a little thing I learned from Miss Faye, who, if you watch Drag Race, you know who she is. If you don't, she is a drag queen on a TV show called Drag Race, RuPaul's Drag Race, which is an amazing show. Go and watch it because it's great. Okay, so we've got the cheeks on, and then we're going to do 2 lines down either side of the nose to bring it in a little bit. I've got a thingy, and then we're just going to draw little lines all the way down the forehead like that, and then to sculpt out a jaw, because otherwise I have 5 chins. You want to go round the jaw and then a little bit up around the chin like that. So that is my basic outline for a contour. And that was just a cheap stick from, in fact it was from Primark, it was really cheap. And then we're going to go in with a Max Factor Pan Stick, which these are normally used for foundation, but I'm going to use it as a concealer because I'm a dude and it's needed. So this is in shade Fair, it's like the lightest one they have. Until I can get some Tarte Shape Tape, which I really want to try out, then this is going to have to do because it is. Anyway, so you just want to go straight under the eye, like that, and right across, like that, and the same on the other side, and then right down the middle of them two lines on the nose, and then a strip on the forehead, a little bit on the Cupid's bow, a little bit down there, some underneath your cheek contour, and there we go. Told you, I look insane. And then you want to get another damp beauty blender, blend it all out. Okay, so that is all the highlight blended out. Now we're just going to go in with the contours and then do the same thing. Okay, so now the cream is done. We're looking a bit shiny. So we're going to set this and also reinforce the highlight and the contour. We're going to use some of the Technique Soft Focus Transparent Powder and also some of this Gallery Colour, I've never heard of it before, Gallery Colour cream powder, which is actually quite good stuff for the contour. So we're going to start with the loose powder because we're going to use it to bake our highlight. Just let it sit for a while until. So grab a little powder puff, squeeze it in half, get a load on, and then just put it on all over your highlight, which. And we're just going to let that sit for a minute while we do the powder contour. Spill that everywhere. So next you want to take a fan brush and you literally just want to go over it a couple of times, and then where that contour is on your cheek you just want to reinforce it a little bit. And then same thing on the side. And then you want to do the same thing on your forehead, but just start from the top and bring it down like that. Now I'm going quite far up because my hairline is quite far up, but I'm going to have a wig on so you're not going to see a lot of that anyway, that's why it looks a bit insane right now. But I just like to go all the way up to the top anyway. And then down here on the jawbone. Same kind of shit. Okay, then you want to get a big ass fluffy brush and just wipe away any excess white powder. I don't understand what's going on with my cheeks today. They look really red on here. I don't know if it's showing on camera because the ring light is really bright. Wow. I'm not sure. But anyway, right. So now we've got the face on. We are going to go back in. Where is the little brush? To our eyes. And first thing you're going to want to do is, if I can find the pencil, get yourself a really decent black eyeliner and just line your waterline completely in black. Okay, so yeah, so once you've finished lining your eyes, Like I said, this is from Primark and it's great. You want to go back in now with Jeffree Star palette, and you want to take just a small brush to get one out. Thought I got one out. So you want to go back in with the colour Black Rainbow, which is this one at the side, and with a small brush, take a little bit, and then buff out the eyeliner that you just the eyeliner you just put on right into the underneath. Take it all the way to the inner corner. And then once you've done that, you want to go in and get the shade Violence, which is the purple shade at the top. Same brush, doesn't matter. Just take a little bit and then buff that into just underneath the black. Underneath. And that'll be someone's phone. If I get a copyright strike for that now, I'm going to go mad. Bastards. Okay, so eyes are done. They are mascara. So here comes the fun bit, which is lips. Okay then, so for lips you want to line your lips with a black pencil first. Now I like to overdraw my lips because I've got a non-existent top lip. So to create the best Cupid's bow, what you do is draw from one side and then draw like a little cross type of thing like that. Just to line them up. Although that wasn't very aligned. That isn't very central. And then just follow your natural lip line, but enhance it by just going outside the lines and making it a bit thicker. I wasn't blessed with good lips, which is a bastard. I really, really want a lip job, but I don't know yet. So, then we want to take a black liquid lipstick and just cover the fucking thing. And there we go for now. Okay, so next, what I'm going to do is, because I don't know if you could see it very well on Instagram, but I'm going to mix some holographic silver and some holographic black glitters together to put over the top of this lip. So, let's just mix these. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so while you were away, I put on some brows. They're not the best because for some reason, I don't know what's going wrong. They just won't work. So, whatever, they'll do. For now, it's dry. No one cares. So, I've mixed some of the black and the silver hollows in the lid. And what I'm going to do, because this lipstick has dried, I'm going to take this, which is W7 Kiss Me Lip Plumper. So not only will it make them look a bit more big, it'll also give something for the thing to stick to. Just smother it on. Like that. And then get this and just along it. So yeah, once you've done this, that is basically the face done, bar a few extra bits. So you can see that. And a bit of sparkle there for you. Just to add a bit of something to it because it was a bit bland. But then again, it's supposed to be goth, so I suppose it is supposed to be a bit dark. But anyway, so then you want to take a lip liner, an eyeliner, and draw some lines going down from the eye. Down like that. And then one down from the side like that, on each side. And if they don't match, either cry about it or move on. Remember, this is just drag and no one gives a shit what you look like. So you want to draw like a half moon type thing here. It's not going to be very neat because I'm trying to be quick as my battery's telling me to hurry the fuck up. And then you want a dot, a big dot in the middle, and then a smaller dot underneath like that. And that is basically it for the face. So I will be back in 5 minutes. I'm going to go and put in some piercings and a wig and change my top, and I will be right back. And there we have it, guys, my final look. This is the goth inspired look that I did for Instagram the other day. I've just added some piercings and this wig. If you enjoyed this look, please copy it and let me see on Twitter, on Facebook. Go onto my Facebook group and post on there. I want to see all your creations, so I'll link them all in the description box. As always, if you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up, and give me a thumbs up if you didn't. Subscribe, and I will see you all again at the end of this week for my second video, which I said I'd do, which will be the boy glam. It'll just be my everyday foundation, well, everyday makeup routine as a boy. And don't forget to link to my other video, my subscriber video, where I'm doing the giveaway for the free wig. All the rules and details are on there. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye.